In this video, we're gonna be reviewing GoodDay.work. So I recently came across a strong alternative in the project management space, and this is gonna be kind of the short walkthrough of this platform to show you what it's all about, how it works, and just basically what you can do with it and how you can use it. So right off the bat over here, when you're signed into your account, you can see this intuitive dashboard. Now there's actually not much to get confused by, which I do love. Over here on the left, you have a bunch of different items and different objects you can click on, which will take you into different submenus with different submenus as well. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You have the home tab over here with all the good stuff, the classics such as your work, your tasks, your time. You have a notepad, stuff like that. I'm gonna come back to this in a second here. You have the projects where you can basically manage your resources, your projects, and similar stuff. You have the reports where you can actually see all the reports, save them, you can create them, and then you also have your CRM where you can hold all your contacts, all the accounts, the customers, the customer projects, and similar. And then you also have a users tab where you can basically see all your company's users. You can go ahead and invite members, etc. So that's kind of the basic setup you're going to be working with and the one we're going to be looking at right now. Now let's go to the home tab right now at first. Now the home tab consists of my work, tasks, time, notepad, and then notifications and your recent work. And to be able to show this, I'm actually going to have to create a project first so I can show you how to actually navigate through these. So bear with me. So the first thing I'm going to do here on the left, I'm going to go to projects and I'm going to create a new project over here. Of course, you can create many things such as folders, pages, etc. But let's keep it simple for this video. I'm just going to create a project, click on project, and I'm gonna keep it a parent project as itself, and then the name of it is going to be tutorial. There we go. And then you can select the date as a deadline, for which I'm gonna put to the end of this year, so the 31st of December. I'm gonna do submit over here, and there we go. Our project has been created just like that in a few clicks. Now in here you can then go ahead and edit whatever you want. You can add in different tasks, folders, etc. And for this video we're just gonna add in a quick task. So I'm gonna click on new task here, and then I'm just gonna create one. For example, record a video. Okay, and I'm going to click on save here, but we're not done just yet because yes, the task has been created. However, we have to assign it to somebody, give it a schedule, the priority, and then the status. So if I go to action required here, I select the user, for example myself here, so I'll be able to see it inside my upcoming tasks. And then the schedule is going to be, let's just do December 20th, so I give this person, in that case myself, 2 days to complete this. The priority is going to be normal for this task, and then the status, well, it's not started because it hasn't been started yet. I haven't started the task yet. You also could add subtasks if you want to, but let's just keep it simple for this tutorial, and that's going to be it. Now what's very cool about this is you could go into the board over here, and you can see all the different tasks, which looks kind of like a an intuitive interactive dashboard where you can basically just drag things around and basically make them very easy to see. It also color codes things, which is very convenient, so we can easily see at which part of the process you currently are. And then you can also go to calendar, so you could quickly go ahead and add in different projects. You could add in different events, organization events, meetings, etc. via the click of the plus button. And then you can also see your deadlines and stuff like that directly inside your calendar, which is also very cool. You could also go to the Gantt up here where you can see your upcoming tasks, and you can also change them. So if I click on that specific task, I can change a bunch of different things and settings, or I could just go ahead and like drag it out like this, and I could go ahead and basically extend its start and its end just by doing it. Okay, let's just put this back to where it was before. There we go. And then you can also go to the workload here. You can see the specific workload, files, docs, and a bunch of different things. Now, because I am now inside this tutorial project, I can also go to the home tab where I can basically see the home tab of myself, and that is what somebody else is going to be able to see as well for them. So if I go to my work here, there's currently no work in here, but if I click on this plus button to add the item, I can also add a task here. I can create one. I can select the project under which the task was actually created and stuff like that, and I can go ahead and add in my work. Now, of course, you could also add reminders, meetings, events, and all you want. In here, you could also go to my tasks. you can see the tasks you are currently assigned to. So for example, the record a video task is here. I can then go ahead and just change the status to in progress, get started, and that's what I have to do. Now my time here, I could also see you have your reported times here, and then you can of course also add a time report, for example, for an existing task. So I can click on here, search for tasks. There we go. I'm going to click on the task called record a video, which I just created, and then the time reported here has to be entered. I'm just going to go start and end time. I'm going to do at 5 p.m. and then end time 5:30, which means it took 30 minutes. Let's just pretend that's how it was. Click on submit, and there we go. I've successfully submitted the reported time. Of course, you also have your notepad where you can create your notes. You have the notifications. If you have any, there's gonna be a bunch of different notifications displaying here. You have the recents where you can see your recent work for different projects, which is also very, very convenient. And then you have the more tab where you can see a bunch of different things. Now, this is how to basically quickly use the home and the projects tab. Of course, there's much more to it, but this is just kind of a basic walkthrough. Now, you also have the reports tab where you can see all your reports. You could go ahead and see the reports regarding tasks, regarding different resources planning, time reporting, and stuff like that. And you have your saved reports over here. And you can also create new reports for whatever. So for example, I could do a task summary by user. I could submit that, and it's basically going to go ahead and create and generate different summaries. Okay, so we can do whatever reports in here. And then you also have the CRM. Inside your CRM, you could go ahead and create contacts and add in contacts. You could add in the accounts and create new accounts. You have the customer portal where you can hold all your customers. You can add them in here by accounts, first names, last name, phones, emails, etc. And you also have the customer projects in case you want to add these in as well. Then last but not least, you have the users where you can see the company users. So all the people inside your company. Right now, I'm just me as the manager. However, I can invite users easily by clicking on this plus button, typing in the email and name, and then the role I want to assign them, and then I can click submit, and just like this, I can basically go ahead and add in users. You also have customers, you have departments, you have a bunch of different things you can go ahead and manage and add, and yeah, as you can see, it's kind of a handy platform, and I do honestly think it's a strong alternative to the other project management tools out there. And yeah, if you want to, you can give it a try and let me know what you think. So that's it for this video. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.